Language in non-fiction texts. In non-fiction writing, the language used can vary widely depending on the purpose, audience, and context. Understanding these variations helps readers and writers communicate effectively. Let's explore informal versus formal language, different perspectives, and emotive versus impersonal language. What is informal language? Informal language is casual and conversational. It is often used in personal writing, such as letters, emails, blogs, and some articles. What is formal language? Formal language is more structured and professional. It is used in academic writing, official documents, and serious articles. Non-fiction texts have various purposes, for example to advise, to persuade, or to inform. These texts could use an informal or formal register depending on the intended audience. Some pieces of writing are usually formal, such as informative texts. This is to make the reader feel that the information is reliable and accurate. Some types of non-fiction text can be formal or informal, for example texts which advise. Non-fiction writing use different perspectives. Non-fiction texts don't have a narrator, but they can be written in the first, second, or third person. What is first-person perspective? This is where writer speaks about their own experiences and opinions using I or we. What is second-person perspective? This is used when the writer wants to address the reader directly, using the word you. What is third-person perspective? This is where writer discusses subjects without involving themselves directly, using he, she, it, or they. Non-fiction texts often use emotive language when they want to persuade the reader. Emotive language aims to evoke emotions in the reader, making them feel something about the subject. Texts which are written for an unknown audience, such as reports, often use impersonal language. Impersonal language is neutral and factual, focusing on information rather than emotion. Sometimes it is clear what writers think, for example in newspaper opinion pieces. Other times, you have to look more closely to find out the writer's viewpoint. You look at the writer's language, tone, and style to get an idea of their viewpoint. Most writers give the reader all the information, as well as adding their own viewpoint. Biased writers only put forward one half of the story. They often miss out anything that goes against their viewpoint and exaggerate the points they agree with. Bias can be quite subtle, so it isn't always easy to spot. Sometimes writers are accidentally biased. Look out for bias in newspaper articles and reviews. Understanding these elements of language in non-fiction helps you choose the right style for your writing and better interpret the texts you read.